Hello and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. As you can see, I'm in Monteriggioni and there is a tomb here. So let's see if we can find it. Where? Move it, dude. Oh, in here. The big door. Explore the Auditor family crypts. Venice, 1296. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon, within sight of the rough foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor navigating the Atlantic. First, first as an apprentice and then while carrying cargo for my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. Cool. Where am I going? Okay. But where? Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Nope. Not that either. Ezio, you stupid man. Why can't I? But I can't get up there. Is there anything elsewhere? I don't understand. Yeah, outside, you idiot. God. No. Ezio! It wasn't the way I was pushing. There, thank you. God. Oh. Ashore. One day while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back clearer and brighter than the sun. After that I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. Right. One afternoon that summer, Messer Polo called me into his study. My father was already there, beside an older man, dressed in a strange hooded cape, watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then, when I didn't speak, Mr. Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. And so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, one that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? You're hopeless, Ezio. You can't do anything. You was right there and you just... No, I just jump into the water. I don't want to go in there. Moron. If you think it's very funny to do this over and over again, you are wrong. There. A mentor. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Alighieri met with me repeatedly. At first, our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking. From seeing, soon I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Messer Polo had brought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about our order, the assassins. Oh god, what am I going to do now? Just swim? Swim, Ezio! An unexpected farewell. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the reminder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain where it would be safe, but he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he had told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number, I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. How big is this thing? God. Oh my god, it's you! Stupid idiot. Thank you. At sea. We set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets of Barcelona. At first all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold, pulling out the Codex. I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into the chests, boxes, and containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the Codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh, to held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me, adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide. Oh, what now? Jesus Christus. A new name. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises and architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. And then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father. Two debts that could never be repaid. To the Auditore that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avenge us. Okay. So what is in here? Is it just the money? I thought it would be something else here. Maybe a cool weapon or something, but no. Just money. Well, that's 18 minutes I will never get back. Oh, I can get a big medicine pouch now, I see. I have enough money! Oh god, where do I end up? Down here? Oh, so that's why that's there. Okay. Where is the... I think this is the shorter way, maybe? Oh, it's... Seriously, Ezio? Oh, I see a horse. Come here, horse. Can you... Oh my god. Sometimes you're incompetent to do anything.
Now, why would you do that to us? Don't be shy.
There.
Air for all. You should feel better now. Take care.
Thank you. Okay, let's get back to Firenze. Yes, I want to go to Florence. Ooh, look at this. I'm at the viewpoint. Maybe we shall take those before I go on. Chest.
Foul creature! Stay away from me!
I must leave. Yes, right now. Please spare me.
Hey, you shouldn't get down! Dio di cielo! He's crazy!
Keep it up and I'll have the guard on you!
Oops. Let's take this. Run around the Rosie.
I'm the best racer in this distretto. They say you're pretty good. I say, prove it.
No, Ezio! everything.
Disappointed you, monsieur. Oh, get away!
No, Ezio, seriously? You're just a moron. My God. Oh, Jesus. Can you go on that rope? You motherfucker. Well, we're not going to make this now because you are not listening to me at all.
What the devil are you doing over here?
Oh, we are so close. Yeah, it's his fault. He don't listen.
Dear God, forgive my disrespect. I'll be not- Go back down, or I shoot. Get down now. Down! Please, not you! Merda! Ay! Yeah! There! Get it! I'm losing it!
Can you go down from this, please?
I'll just get out of your way.
Treatment with the least varieties brought back from the marshlands of the Incas. Heal almost any evil and leave
Get down!
And we did it. Ooh. Oh, I have to go up. It's there. Okay. Not on this side, maybe on this side. Yes, there it is.
It's getting easier and easier to hack into Abstergo's mainframe. It's like I know what data I'm looking for. Like I've already lived it.
Infinite knowledge. Nope. Oh, there. Codex page. Well, then I guess we have to fight then.
Ragazzi, all support your brave act.
And there was a viewpoint here.
Orders. This is
God will
I should
punish
find
those
help.
responsible.
Oh, I should go home.
Must have had it coming, I suppose.
You'd better get out of my sight.
Yeah, I'm out of your sight. Okay, let's take Leonardo and then the mission. Can you... Hello? Okay, get hurt then. Doofus.
Have you lost your mind? Be gone from here. Have I seen you before today? I don't know. Hey, spare a thought for others. We pride ourselves.
Do I have all of this? Yes. Next is that.
Please come back anytime.
Leonardo!
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting! Oh, tricky. A numerical substitution and a language shift. Give me a moment. It's done.
Well now, that was... Ammirate questi prosciutti!
There's Lorenzo and his wife. There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore! Giuliano! No! No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà! Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! 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 Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword! Infame! Murder! And kill! Practice on yourself! Die! Just die already! Please! I need help!
Well, that works.
I've not forgotten how to win.
Well, we will take Francesco another time. Because now we have to save Lorenzo.
Saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
On me.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on, signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city. They'll be erased!
Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
I had hoped you would avoid it. So I'm more than capable of cutting. I had hoped it might not be avoided. So be it. I've not forgotten. I'm more than capable of cutting.
Oh my god! Can you... Jesus Christ, this...
I've not forgotten.
Let's go.
Damn! Got to get out of here!
Got to get out of here.
Fall in. Lorenzo's been wounded! Aprite la porta!
What's the password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry! Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer.
No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Poliziano. Date of birth 1454. Profession scholar, poet. Somewhat of a prodigy, Poliziano learned Latin and Greek at age 10 and by 18 had already become a published author. Lorenzo de' Medici hired him to act as the tutor for his children and made sure he received a post at the Studio Fiorentino. Unfortunately, Poliziano must not have been everyone's favorite instructor. He died of arsenic poisoning in 1494, probably murdered by Piero de' Medici, his former student. Okay.
Francesco de' Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched as the Medici Bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution, Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
Okay.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in.
Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
I will do my very best. But first, chest.
Our glorious republic has been sighted nearby. That's bad! Oh, Jesus!
Okay. I tried to give you money, but no. You didn't want that because you got scared. You little scaredy cat.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
Ooh. That was close. Oh. Can you? Oh God.
Get him! There!
There! Eccolo! Get him! There, he's getting away! I see him! There!
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So you draw. There he is! Nacho!
Seriously, dude?
You're only delaying your inevitable and painful end. What do you think you're doing? There! That you're a... Guards! Guards!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
Ow. Ow.
Where?
I'd be better off somewhere else.
I'm with you! Master! Don't lose him! Ha ha! Now you die!
Oh God! Can you? Jesus Christ!
Getting away! There!
Look where you're going.
There. Thank you.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita che aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Francesco?
Yeah, run, you coward. Lorenzo di Medici. Date of birth 1449. Profession ruler of Florence. Simultaneously keeping the dream of the Florentine Republic alive while leaving the people with very little legitimate power. Lorenzo di Medici deftly ruled Renaissance Florence during its golden age. Lorenzo's grandfather, Cosimo, built the Medici Bank, creating one of the most powerful financial institutions in Europe and becoming fabulously rich in the process. Considered the smartest of Cosimo's grandchildren, Lorenzo was already being sent in diplomatic missions as a child. Although his father was inept and sickly, his mother was a poet. She introduced Lorenzo to many of the prominent artists of the day, instilling in him a love of art and culture. In 1469, when he was only 20, Lorenzo became the head of the Medici family, at which point he quickly gained control of the Florentine government through friends in the city council, payoffs, strategic marriages and threats. But Florence prospered with Lorenzo as its puppeteer. A peace was made between the warring states of Italy, and several masterpieces of Renaissance art by the likes of Botticelli and Michelangelo were made under his care. Ultimately, Lorenzo was happier writing poetry and shadow governing than directing his family's bank. During his lifetime, several branches of the bank collapsed and the Medici assets were wasted on frivolities such as justing tournaments. Lorenzo died in 1492, nearly broke. He was unable to prevent the popular backlash against his rich lifestyle and the mad monk Savonarola's rise to power.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de' Medici, he had nothing against him personally. So he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli. Brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi bank by day, and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow. Stefano de Bagnone. Known for his cruelty, Bagnone was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnone who stabbed Lorenzo de' Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei. Witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati. Convinced he would be the next Archbishop of Florence, Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
Okay, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!
I've marked the Palazzo Medici
or
on
not.
your map. In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go explore it.
Now? Are you done, Rebecca? Okay. Now I'm ending the episode. Goodbye again!